hello there. Now you might think that burgers aren't a very healthy thing to give your children, but if you make them from scratch, they can be highly nutritious and really delicious to eat. And I'm going to show you how to make bean burgers, and they're going to be flavoured with delicious, nutty, mild Edam cheese. So the first thing you want to do, and these are really easy, is you want to get yourself some lovely cannellini beans, or you could use ballotti beans if you wanted to, and just mash them all together. Okay? Once you've done that, you then want to add all your lovely flavours, and one of my favourite flavours going in here is, of course, the Edam cheese. Now, this is a lovely cheese. It's lower in fat than most hard cheeses, and it's mild and nutty, and it's really versatile. You can put it onto toast and make delicious cheese on toast. You can put it into these burgers, you can put it into muffins, you can have it in a cheese sandwich. It's really delicious. I'm now going to put in the pine nuts. Now, all I've done to these is lightly toast them, and you can do that in a frying pan without any oil in the pan. Just shake the pine nuts in a dry, hot frying pan for a few minutes, just so that you get them lightly toasted. And we're also now going to put in a third of the breadcrumbs. The rest of the breadcrumbs we want to set to one side. These are just white breadcrumbs, or you could use wholemeal breadcrumbs, but they do need to be fresh. And then finally, we're going to put in some spring onions and some sun-dried tomato paste, which will give all these delicious flavours put together. Will be fantastic. I'm going to finish off with a little bit of black pepper, and then take a spoon and then just simply mix together. Now, I'm going to be honest with you and say probably the best thing to do is to actually get your hands and just literally use your hands and just mash all those ingredients together. And then, quite simply, turn the whole lot onto a board. Then what you want to do is get a nice non-stick saucepan, really good and hot, and you want to put either some olive oil in there or some sunflower oil. Now, everything in these burgers is pretty much cooked. The only thing you want to happen is to heat them through so that all that Edam cheese melts beautifully in the burger. So I'm just going to now divide them into 8 burgers. Probably the easiest thing to do is just to get them into a sort of fat sausage, then cut the sausage in half, like so, and then turn it, and then cut each half, because this is probably going to make about 8 burgers, cut each half into 4. And then once again, probably the easiest thing is just to use your hands again and just shape them and push them out. Now, once you've shaped these, if you pop them in the fridge for about 30 minutes, just to sort of set and chill down, and you're now ready to do the next stage. The rest of the breadcrumbs, put them onto a plate and take an egg and beat it and put that into a large bowl. And then what you want to do is just to take your little burgers like that. It's probably best just to do perhaps just 2 at a time. Put them into the egg and roll the burger around in the egg, and then just sit them like that into the crumbs. And I'm going to do 2 at a time. And then once the crumbs are on your burgers, you can then very, very simply put them in the oil. Now really you need to cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes each side, until they're lovely and golden on both sides and hot all the way through. Serve them with the salsa, the warm pita bread and the crispy lettuce. You can't go wrong.